That's good. Come on, sit next to me.
No, this is gonna be a serious thing right now, and you're turning it into a little.
You gonna sit on my lap?
I don't want to do this on your lap.
It's not gonna be weird. Just don't look each other in the eyes.
God damn it. Alright guys, what is going on? It's a new day, a new year, 2021. We're finally here. I kind of rhymed.
Are you a rapper?
Might be. Got myself, you got Thomas Sanders, and a lot of people have asked me what the hell this is on my knee. And if you clicked on this video, you're kind of looking for something that I was looking for when it initially happened. So back in 2016, I tore my ACL. I was trying to do a 360 double tail up over the resi. I'll insert that clip right now. Oh! Ow! Oh! I didn't land it. I kicked the front wheel on the second whip and then just fell and then just bounced off my knee while rotating, and it popped. And two years before that happened, I tore my meniscus on a double whip over a hip. I don't have the clip for that, I'm sorry. And that felt a lot worse than when I tore my ACL. And so I thought, oh, I just tore my meniscus again, and it was no big deal because the meniscus tear, you just go in, doctor, it's like a half-hour surgery, doctor just trims it up, and that's 3 weeks and you're good to go. So I went and got an MRI for my knee, and turns out I tore my ACL, so had to schedule surgery, and that was a long waiting process. Got the surgery done, and it was a really, really long recovery. I mean, I think it was about 12 months until I could start riding my bike again, but that was just riding around, not even going to the skate park. A lot of physical therapy, which you just have to do. And it's just a long road, but it's something that you can definitely do as long as you take the right steps, listen to your doctor, get a good knee brace. This is the CTI OTS knee brace, and just do your homework and you'll make it through fine, and you'll be able to ride no problem afterwards. How'd you do yours?
So about 2 years ago, what was I doing? I was doing something. It was like I don't know, no for the can, Indian Air, something, up a step up, and my foot came off the pedal, and I heard it pop. I thought something broke on my bike. Nope, it was just pain in my knee. So that was 2 years ago. I was actually wearing a knee brace for probably up until recent, and then I just started riding without a knee brace just because I noticed it was getting a lot stronger. And the longer you wear a knee brace, it seems like you're just always having something supportive. So you kind of want to not always wear a knee brace. So if you're going pedaling, like around the block or something, just ride with no braces and just kind of let those muscles build on itself. But I mean, 2 years later, I'm back to no knee brace. It's feeling amazing, better than ever. But yeah, injuries will always happen in BMX. It's inevitable. You just gotta make sure you take the right steps.
Yeah, I mean, for me, just to list a couple, I knocked out my teeth. That's why I wear a mouth guard. I tore my tricep a year before I did my meniscus, so that was in 2013. I was just learning flares, and I was just doing them all day, and I just kept landing flat, and my arm was stiff, and then it just popped. I didn't have to get surgery for that. That was just a lot of PT. So just the main thing with these types of injuries, especially knee and any sort of muscle tear, is when your doctor says do PT, do the physical therapy, because it's gonna seem kind of hard and it's gonna be frustrating, and it's really light work kind of stuff, like just riding a stationary bike or just going on walks or doing squats and stuff. It's not satisfying in the moment, but you're gonna be building up that muscle, because when you tear your ACL, the reason it's such a long waiting time is when they put in that new piece. They took a piece of my hamstring and then they threaded it up, put it in. When they put that in, that hamstring, that new tendon, is really, really light and really flexible, and just it can snap easily. But over the course of 9 months in the physical therapy, it tightens up and gets a whole lot stronger. So then it replaces your ACL. That's why it takes so long. The other big thing with this injury is there's a lot of fear barriers for me. I mean, for instance, what Thomas was saying, like he doesn't wear a knee brace all too often. I am always wearing this if I'm actually riding. I'm a man. Shut the fuck up. Because I just keep thinking I'm gonna take my foot off and my knee is just gonna blow out, even though I know it's not going to, because it's strong and beefy, and I've done the physical therapy, and I go on walks on the beach and do strength training on it and stuff. It's still just kind of like...
We never walked on the beach together.
I know. There's something I had to tell you, Blake. But the biggest fear barrier for me was tail whips, and obviously double tail whips. I haven't done a double tail whip since my injury. I want to, but that's going to be in the future. Also, St. Pete doesn't have any good spots to do a double tail whip. But tail whips and taking my feet off, that was really freaking me out, especially in the beginning, because when I would kick, because I kick with this leg, I would kind of feel like it click a little bit. And then I talked to my doctor about that, and they said that is actually scar tissue that needs to break down, and it takes a long time for that to break down and kind of smooth out. And that's part of the reason why I started this YouTube channel, is because I was getting so sketched out about things, and I didn't really have a motivation to really go and try stuff. So I figured I'll pick up a camera, and then I'll be stoked if I get the clip, I'll be stoked if I get a good crash and all that kind of stuff, and it helped me push myself, because I'd be able to look back at past videos and realize, okay, I did that last video, now I gotta step it up and do it better. So that was a huge motivation for me. But yeah, you just gotta find that motivation to keep pushing forward, striving for excellence, and just being the better you. And don't take any shortcuts, especially with a knee, because knees are a fickle bitch. Again, I can't stress enough, if you are told to do physical therapy, do the physical therapy. I've had one of my buddies, he tore his ACL. The doctor, again, it's typically 9 months. That's like the base thing that doctors tell you to wait before you can start doing stuff. But with action sports, you should wait a little bit longer just because it's so intense. But he waited 3 months, got on the bike, popped it again, completely restarted the clock, had to get surgery again, and it was a real pain in the ass. Thomas, did you have surgery on yours?
Nope, no surgery.
So Thomas is riding around with no brace, with no ACL, and he's been able to build the muscle around it, so the muscle kind of works in place for the ACL. Like I said, I had surgery for it, and then after the surgery, for 3 or 4 days, I was in excruciating pain. I needed my girlfriend, who is now my wife, to help lift me up so I can go pee, help me shower, because I couldn't put any weight on it. And then following that, I had to put my leg in a demobilizer. It was just a giant brace that I had to wear 24/7 that would hold my leg straight, and that was for 2 to 3 weeks, and that was crummy. But after that, once you're able to start moving around and doing stuff, it gets a whole lot better. The recovery period is really difficult, but you can make it through. Just reach out to friends, hang out with friends, play Xbox, whatever you gotta do to just pass the time, but it's definitely a big waiting game.
Just don't hop on a bike and do stupid stuff in that recovery time. Because that's what's you're gonna feel dumb when you fall and you have to restart that recovery time.
And you feel that pop.
Yeah, it's not fun.
And it's a serious pop. If you haven't felt it, or you felt it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just like that you feel throughout your entire leg and throughout your body. And even one of my buddies said he heard it.
Yeah.
At the skate park at Woodward, he heard it pop, which was just wild. But yeah, now we're just gonna go ride, enjoy life. Again, if you guys have any questions about your ACL, and if you've torn it, or you've had the surgery, or anything like that, or you want to tell me about your experience, leave a comment down below, or DM me on Instagram. I love to talk about this kind of stuff and give tips, or just kind of talk about the whole thing, because it's...
I want to talk too.
Okay, you can
DM me too.
Yeah, at Thomas_Sanders, myself, at the Real J.R. Hobbs. Now we're gonna go ride skate park. It's packed, as usual, 2021. Nothing really has changed.
It's the year of the Sen though.
It's the year of the fucking Sen, wait. So, here we go. We're gonna go ride now.
Oh boy.
God damn it, that was sketchy.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Woo! Hell yeah.
the battery almost dead too. Hell yeah. How do you feel about that?
Dude, that was scary.
You happy you did that now?
Yeah. God damn it.